Just Some Podcast Media.
The thoughts and opinions on Just Some Podcast are of the hosts and guests and do not represent the views of organizations that employ them or they volunteer for. They are also not responsible for spontaneous black holes or nuclear wars that may occur. You have been warned.
Join us on a journey into the inner psyche of our guest as we ask five questions. Well, Jennifer, so you get to be our inaugural guest for our new segment that we had talked about on some of our social media, 5 questions.
Okay.
Are you ready for these?
Yeah.
All right, question 1, and these are just off the top of your head. Don't put too terribly much thought into it.
Okay.
What's your favorite medical word?
Oh my goodness, my favorite medical word.
Yeah, for example, my favorite medical term is metal schmerz. So like anytime I get to use the word metal schmerz, trust me, I'm going to drop that in there. But that's just an example.
Okay. Oh gosh, I may be stumped on this one. My favorite medical term. I'm stumped.
No, just like you've never heard anything. You're like, oh my God, I really like that word. Just like cracks you up, or like every time you hear it, you're like, oh, that's awesome.
No, I was thinking like onomatopoeia or something like that, but that's not even a medical term. That's like a cool word, but I can't think of a medical term that is like.
Ben, what's your favorite?
I don't know that I have one. We were maybe thrombocytopenia just because of the way it sounds.
I always liked epistaxis a lot too.
I may have to stick with like 1 or 2 syllables. You guys are like rattling stuff off.
Code blue. That's no.
Yeah, code blue always gets everyone's attention.
Exactly.
All right. Question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
I'd be an airline stewardess.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
I would. Like travel and meet new people, and it'd be really cool.
I would say, is it because you want to travel or you want to be packed into tight spaces handing people pop?
Well, I wouldn't maybe like that. Maybe I'd be at the pilot. And then I can actually see where I was going.
Tom, you want to ask question 3?
Yeah. So this one's kind of one of those, just think about it for a second and just tell us the first thing off top of your head. So your first car, can you picture your first car?
I can.
Okay. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
It was a stylish ride.
Oh, there we go. What was it?
It was a Toyota Celica.
Hey now, that is a good ride.
Right, with a moonroof in it and equalizers. It was bad.
Was it fast?
It was fast. Don't ask me if I got any tickets.
No, we won't. Yeah, no. All right, question 4. If your house is on fire and everyone, including pets, are safe, what's the one thing that you'd want to get out of your house?
That would be all my pictures. So that would be my computer, my external drive. It's funny you should say that because my smoke alarms did go off today. I forgot about the chicken soup on the stove and I boiled it to death. That's the reality.
All right, so this last one, you'll have to put a little thought into. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
$9.18 in my pocket. That's an awfully odd amount. Is this with tax or before tax?
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
Well, I would definitely buy chocolate.
Do you have a specific chocolate in mind?
I want Snickers bars. Yeah, I'd probably that and Reese's bars. I would definitely be buying chocolate. And I could probably get the 4-pack of wine, in Missouri at Walmart.
Wow. So you want a Snickers bar and a 4-pack of wine.
Yeah, because what else do you need?
Chocolate, wine, and then some essential oils on the thigh, and you're good to go.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Yep.
That's a whole evening.
$9.18 spent.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Well, that concludes 5 questions. So what's your, and we may have to end up changing this one, but what's your favorite medical word?
It's not one word, but toxic megacolon. I don't know why, but that's just, that word just makes me laugh. I mean, in GI, we like dealt with it, but it just makes me giggle. Like there is something called toxic megacolon.
I like, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it sounds like an evil villain on Marvel Comics.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty serious, so it's not a laughing matter. But I remember the
then stop making me laugh.
remember the first time it popped up on my like patient diagnosis list, and I was like, ah! And then someone was like, "No, they could die." I was like, "Oh,
never mind."
Yeah, never mind.
Well, now that you ruined that, Jill.
Yeah.
All right, question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
Oh, I would probably play the flute in orchestras for soundtracks for like movies.
Okay, follow up. Piccolo or
Just
band, or what's the symphony flute?
Just a regular flute.
There you go.
Or some instrument in the orchestra.
That could be cool. All right, question 3. Your first car. Think back to what your first car was.
Mm-hmm. A Nissan Sentra.
Nissan Sentra.
A Nissan what?
Mm-hmm.
Nissan Sentra. Okay.
Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Oh, it had a spoiler, so it was probably pretty stylish. You know, it had like the loud speakers and all that stuff I didn't know how to use.
So my favorite part, she said spoiler. So what was the top speed you got your raging Sentra to?
I think I got it to 100 one time.
Oh,
yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Watch out, world.
I'm thinking of all the Nissan Sentras. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they max out 4-cylinder. So like,
there was a specific like off ramp off one of the freeways actually going to Disneyland where there was impossible to have cops. Like it was just walled in on all sides. So this is probably not a good thing to admit to cops, but it's fine.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. No. Trust me. They're not doing anything but eating donuts anyways. Trust me. Just gun it. So.
All right. Question 4. If your house is on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing that you want to get out of your house?
Oh, probably my, like this very boring, like the safe with all of our, like my birth certificate and my like all of Avery's certificates and all the things. Very boring. Passports.
Oh, that's all practical.
I know. Because everything else is on the cloud. I was like, oh, my computer. Oh, no, it's on the cloud. It's fine.
There you go.
But I have been to the Social Security office, and that is miserable. I am not doing that again.
Touche. All right, last question, and we'll let you get out of here. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
Chipotle.
What's your
Okay, so what's your go-to? Yeah.
Chicken, probably a chicken burrito, and then chips and guac.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
not very
hold on.
exciting.
Chicken burrito. What's on it? What does Liz
nothing.
get on her?
Mine is very boring. So just a chicken burrito with brown rice, fajita veggies, cheese, and lettuce.
Jesus, that is boring.
Yep, it's very, very boring.
Like, you don't even get salsa, for Christ's sakes? You don't like nothing?
No, I know there's something wrong with me because I love salsa. I am a salsa, but I don't know why. That's just what it is. I've tried varying. I've tried adding things.
Okay, so I'm going to get Chipotle in the next couple days, and I'm going to get a chicken burrito.
Oh, don't do it.
But I'm going I'm going to, and then I'm going to take a picture and upload it to Instagram and tag you in this, so you can be like,
this is the garbage.
Is the burrito. Yes, this is terrible. Why didn't I get salsa on this? Like, this is like, that's going to be the caption. Where's my salsa?
Don't do it.
Yes. Actually, I can already see it now. I'm going to tell them onto the side. No, on the side, put all the crap I usually get because I got to take this one
Put all
picture.
the delicious things.
Yes. Put the guac and the salsa and sour cream right there. I'm going to put it there when I'm done.
I'll get to you shortly. Yes.
I'll fix this in a minute.
I got to take this, and I'm going to have the worst look on my face. Like I'm so sad.
And it'll make me so hungry.
So these are just 5 little fun questions that we throw at all of our guests.
All right.
All right. Question
Should I be
1.
nervous?
No. These are fun, and just answer them. Don't think about it. Just give us your.
All right. So, question 1: what is your favorite medical word?
You're thinking too much.
I don't want to say the first thing that came to my mind.
Oh, no. Come on, we got to do now.
Yeah. What is it?
Oh my god. Okay, impaction came to my mind first.
Impaction.
That came to my mind. I don't know why. Okay, impaction.
All right, I'm good.
It wasn't my favorite.
No,
That's
that's
my
a
favorite,
good
but
one.
I'm just telling you it came to my mind. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Question 2: if you could do any job in the world other than what you're currently doing, what would it be?
Oh, I'd definitely be a lawyer.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All right.
So do you like arguing? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I don't like arguing, but I just want to get my point across.
Because I haven't found a fight I can walk away from. So
Okay, we can do this time.
Yeah.
We can do this.
Question 3: I want you to think back to your first car.
All right. Oh, I got it.
All right. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Oh, hell no. It was a hoopty. Listen, it was a gray Jetta. And people used to always look at me because it had a big hole on the door on the outside with one of those bars. Do you know how they make bars? No, seriously, like, dude, do you know how they make bars, like, for safety?
Yeah.
Well, it's a German-made car, so all you could see was the bar. And people would pull up on the side of me and be looking at me. But the heat was good on that car. The heat was good. I was in Michigan. The heat was good on the car.
Great. All right. Question 4: if your house is on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing that you'd want to get out of your house?
My passport. That shit's hard to renew. I'm telling you. If you ever had to renew a passport, it's hard to renew. Yeah, I want my passport out.
That is a fair statement right there.
All right, last question. Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
$9.18. Well, I probably would buy some gum. I probably need a water. So what we're talking now? We're down to $7, aren't we?
Thereabouts, yeah.
So we're now down to $7. I probably would need to eat. So maybe I'll grab some chips. Well, chips are expensive now. Hell, they're like $1.59. So what did that put me down to? About $5 and something like that. Chips, water, gum. I think I'll hang on to the other $5.
There you go. All right. What's your chip choice?
Well, I'll be honest with you. There's going to be somebody at the light with a sign. So I typically give them $1 or $2. So yeah, I do. Yeah.
Look at her being a good
I
person.
am. So I mean, it won't change my life, but it might change theirs. So $2. So I probably keep about $3. So yeah.
What's your chip choice?
Well, I'm with Ben. I wonder what kind of chips
I was
you got.
thinking of some Doritos. Those sound good.
Ooh. Now we're talking like regular or cool
You steal my heart. Yeah, like
Those sound really good.
All right, Brian. Question 1: what is your favorite medical word?
Anastomosis.
Wow.
It's easy to say and it's super cool.
I like that. Yeah.
All right.
Question 2: if you could do any job in the world other than what you're currently doing, what would it be?
I tell you what, I was in the Marine Corps. So if I were back in my 20s, I would either be Force Recon or I would go Navy SEALs for sure all day long. My current state now being 48, I would have to say jazz player with a saxophone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is.
Now, I'll tell you, I have no musical abilities whatsoever. When we're at church singing, if anybody around me is offbeat clapping, I have to stop because I'll be clapping with them. So it's really bad for me. It probably took me 45 years to know that when they hit the snare drum, that's the beat. I always went off the bass. Just sounded normal to me.
So I have a quick question for Brian then.
Yeah.
When you were in the Corps, you know that they now have the Marine Raiders that are part of JSOC. So would you still be Force Recon or would you be a Raider in JSOC along the SEALs?
I didn't know that. That's been a long time. So if that is where it's at, then that's where I would be. Yeah.
All right. When we're done recording, I'll talk to you for a minute. I don't want to bore the crowd into tears with technical knowledge, but
sure.
I was like, I think he probably would be a Raider.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. I know how Marines, you guys stick all together. So. All right, man.
All right, question 3. Brian, think back to your first car.
A 1970 Chevy stepside pickup. My dad found it in the field, bought it for $300, and this would have been back in about 85. We rebuilt it, painted it, fixed it up. I went through 3 engines. My dad finally put a 305 with propane, took all the torque out of it, and the engine's still in it today.
I got a feel I know the answer, but Ben, go ahead.
So the question then is stylish ride or rolling turd?
Oh, stylish ride all day long. Yes. Man, this thing was hot. I'm telling you, it was great. 3 on the tree. I just saw a post on Facebook the other day. Do you even know what this is? And I could answer, I do.
Yeah. Not a lot of people know the 3 on the tree.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And I could burn it. I'm telling you. I got pulled over one night for getting a scratch in all 3 gears.
Nice. All right. Question 4. If your house is on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing that you want to get out of your house?
My dad gave me a Satori over and under 20 gauge shotgun that dates back to the 1950s. So I think if anything, I would have to grab that, the safe, and then I don't know, anything else, I guess I grab through and throw in my teeth and out the door I'd go. But, you got to make sure, it's just like tornado season. You got to make sure you have a T-shirt. You got to make sure your teeth are in. You got underwear on and you're good to go.
Right. Oh, great. All right, last question. Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'd have to go to Daylight Donuts and buy a dozen donuts and eat them and get sick and then have to take some CBD to correct it.
Oh, see, there we go.
That's my answer.
I get to it. I like that. Yeah. Well, that's 5 questions, man.
All right.
All right, Jeff. Question 1. What's your favorite medical word?
Sucking chest wound.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It is exactly what it says.
There's no... That is not that.
It sucks in more than one way.
You can make the argument that any chest wound is going to suck, but I always love that one.
That's definitely different than the cryogenic open heart procedure as discussed earlier. So.
Correct.
Completely.
just slightly.
All right. Question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
I'd be retired by now, but I would have played professional baseball.
What position?
Catcher.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
The old Crash Davis of podcast over here.
There you go.
Question 3. Think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Okay, here's the caveat. One I had to share with my sister or one that was finally mine?
It's your story. You tell it.
Okay, the one that was mine was Beretta that had an electronic dash, so it was a stylish ride.
And the one you shared?
Was a 1984 Buick Skyhawk. And we'll just leave it at that. You may want a sponsorship from Buick at some point.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, it was a little rough.
Yeah.
A little rough.
All right. Question 4. If your house is on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing that you want to get out of your house?
My camera gear. Everything else is backed up remotely in multiple places. So everything else is replaceable. It just takes too long to replace camera gear.
Okay.
So what kind of camera?
I've got 2 Canons. One's the 80D and one's a 15 or 16-year-old EOS Rebel. I shoot with both of them. Partner that I work with, that we do weddings, we do senior pictures, portraiture, and all that. And then I also do some freelance landscape photography.
All right. Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
I splurge and get the real smart water instead of the store brand. So that takes care of $3.
Okay.
The other $6, we could live on the edge and we'll buy the gas station sushi.
Oh, you are living on the edge. Wow.
We're going to need that cryogenic open heart procedure.
Ours is not bad because it's the grocery store across the parking lot owns it, so they make it over there and they bring it over to the.
Oh, that's not as bad.
Okay. So it's not that much of a challenge.
Let's say so that's not a true gamble.
No,
so.
Not a crapshoot, so to speak.
See,
yeah,
no, not usually.
Oh my god, I love that so much. I do that same kind of stuff.
Thanks. I learned from you, so there we go. Yeah. All right. So, question 1. I'm gonna change question 1 slightly because you're non-medical. So, let's just go with what's your favorite word?
My favorite word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Just let it rip, man.
Okay, I'm gonna say my favorite word is Brianna.
Ooh, a name.
Which is your wife's name, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
He wanted all 12 people listening to this to know that. So
yeah.
Question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
Have a job.
Well, there you go. See? Any job? Just
No, I would probably, like anybody like us, I would love my full-time position to be paid in something I love to do, like podcasting or writing or videos or anything like that.
All right. Question 3. Think back to what your first car was.
What was your first?
1994 Chevy Camaro.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. You started in a Camaro?
Yeah, metallic green. My dad was going through his midlife crisis when he bought the Camaro and coming out of it when I got my license at 17, and he gave it to me.
Well, I don't even need to ask the rest of the question, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. So, stylish ride or rolling turd?
Say that again?
So your first car, was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
It was very nice when I got it. I think I wrecked it like 5 or 6 times, so it was a turd when I got done with it.
Oh, see, most cars aren't a Camaro. Most of the time we get it was a 74 Vega. We're like, okay. Was it cool? Was it not cool?
All right. Question 4, Mike. If your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing that you want to get out of your house?
I only get one?
Only one.
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as I had backed up my most previous episode, so I wouldn't need my laptop. I would take the bass guitar that my dad bought me when I was 15.
Awesome.
All right. Electric or acoustic?
It's electric.
Ooh.
I was in a band for like 1,000 years.
1,000 years. He's at 1,073 right now. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know?
Very Yoda-like of you.
Last question. Question 5, Mike. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
I'm going to buy a bottle of wine for my wife, but the cheap kind from Ollie's is like $3.50 something.
I was going to say.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to Dollar General and buy paper plates and candy.
What kind of candy?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what they have, but hopefully sour gummy worms,
Nice.
some Reese's some Reese's Buttercups, and let's see, that's $3. Hopefully they have Swedish Fish.
Ooh, I like Swedish Fish. I'm good with you. Yeah.
See, we were on track. Like, I was like, if you go down to my cupboard right now, you're going to find that. And then I was like, oh, but Swedish Fish? I don't know. I mean, it's not that I don't like them.
The texture, man.
But it's,
yeah, I like
but Reese cups and sour gummy worms. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, have you had those new Reese? I shouldn't say new. I mean, they've been around for a minute now, but the Reese cups with the Reese Pieces in them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
They're great.
Oh yeah. It's fantastic.
All right. Well, that was 5 questions. some pretty cheesy music, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey,
that
we
was
like
horrible.
we like we like the cheesy music. John and Jason, the music directors, want to bring it back for the entire show.
Play that in the background the entire time. All right, Jess. 5 questions. Question 1: what is your favorite? It says medical. So what's your favorite medical word, or you can be mental health or just word in general. So what's your favorite word?
Oh my God. My favorite word? Is that a...
In general, like when we have medical related personnel on here, we ask them like, what's your favorite, like a respiratory therapist would say atelectasis, like, do you have a favorite word related to your work? But if you can't think of one, what's just your favorite word in general?
God, see, I'm not good with this.
You're
put me on the spot. See?
Yeah, but that's what makes it great. Just tell us. You're thinking of a word right now. Be mindful of the word and tell us.
Oh my goodness. Mindfulness. There's my word.
Oh, that's
all right.
Weak shit.
That was good.
That's weak shit.
That was good.
Oh, Lord. Go, Ben.
All right.
That was good.
Question 2: if you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
Ooh, I would love to be an interior decorator.
I could see that, yeah.
I think that would be so much fun.
Oh, make this whole wall pale pink.
Or blush and bashful.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right. Question 3: think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or rolling turd?
Rolling turd?
Was that a question or was that what you were answering?
No, it really was. It was actually my mom's. It was a Nissan, and it had one tinted window on the passenger side that did not roll down all the way.
I like the one tinted window, like the passengers.
Well, I think it probably got knocked out or something happened to it, and so that's what was the replacement.
What color was it?
It was blue, navy blue.
All right. Question 4: if your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing that you want to get out of your house?
This is a bad question because I did have a house fire.
Traumatic incidents. Yeah.
Right. And do you know what I went back for?
Oh my God, you did?
Like I really did. Yeah, I got my mom out of the house, and it was a bad deal. I went back in for my stepfather's ashes that were in a box. That's what I went back for.
Wow. Like
for real.
I believe you. Like, I'm not. Huh.
So normally I would say something funny, but I feel like that would be bad now. So let's just move on. Wow. Thank you for totally sobering up the fun mode. Damn.
I mean, that's what came to my mind. That's what happened.
No, that's...
Well, so it's supposed to be a hypothetical, not an actual. Like,
you didn't specify that.
No. You answered it perfectly. You were right. It was just, oh. Yeah.
Can we get her some email?
Like a Debbie Downer.
Yeah. All right.
But I will say he did specifically say, though, if everybody is out safe. So I was like, you got grandma. We already knew that. So that doesn't count. What'd you go in for after that?
All right. Let's have some more fun with this last question.
Yeah. Wow.
Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
I'm going to buy me, how much did you say? 5?
$9.18.
9. I'm going to buy a bottle of water.
Okay.
I'm going to buy some gum.
What's your gum?
Probably sugar-free.
I like the whitening gum. Whatever that is.
Okay.
Trident whitening. Let's see. I'm going to buy, it's not very much money.
Well, it depends on how much you spend on the Trident and the water. I
know.
I mean, so...
Well, that's $5 right there. So.
I would say, what kind of water? Is it like the Sam's Club, or are you like an Evian? You like the Fiji?
I like the smart water.
It's like $6
Jennifer.
myself.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston water. Okay, gotcha.
If I go to a convenience store and specifically buy water, that's what I buy. But other than that, I have the Sam's Club water bottles at home. So,
well, here, I'll save you $5. I'll fill up a bottle with tap water, and we'll
Oh.
Yeah.
Smart.
She was like, I love this artesian Ben water.
Oh God.
Okay, so you have like $4 left. So what do you spend the last $4 on? What's your like go-to snack?
My go-to snack?
Yeah.
Probably kale.
Don't go healthy. I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know.
No, I like Heath bars.
There you go. That's an answer.
That is my favorite. That's my favorite right there.
That
Heath bar
is a good answer right there. I was really expecting her to be like, I like fresh raspberry smoothies with wheatgrass. Damn it. Like, just give me something
You've got
bad.
me pegged all wrong. I like a good candy bar.
I'm just glad you picked the right one. So
yeah, toffee. Toffee's best. Toffee and chocolate.
Good
it's
stuff.
Delicious.
It's the best. Good stuff.
I mean, it's not a Reese's peanut butter cup, but it'll work.
Hey,
that's my second favorite.
Yeah,
that is my second favorite.
All right. 5 questions. So, Jaimi, question 1. What is your favorite word?
My favorite word is floof. Floof.
Floof.
Nope.
Yes.
I'm going to need that in context or something then. What is floof?
I bet you it's got something to do with cream.
No. Like, if let's say you see a little fluffy dog, be like, oh my gosh, he's a little floof.
Okay. All right.
So I think I know why, because we're old and that sounds like a slang term. Like for like something.
I don't really think it is. I came up with that. I have seen people use the word, but I actually came up with it way before I ever saw it on the internet. And it was like in an art class, and I used the word floof. I don't know why, and I fell in love with it. So it has become my favorite word ever since.
Floof.
Little floof.
That's the type of dog my wife wants, is a floof.
It's a little floof.
All right, question 2. Jaimi, if you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
This is so opposite of what I currently do. I would be a quantum physicist.
All right.
You are correct, ma'am.
I'm a huge...
That's the opposite.
Yeah, I'm a huge science nerd. I love physics. I self-taught myself quantum physics. I love astronomy. I love chemistry. I love science. Let's say something happened and I couldn't act anymore. I would definitely go into science.
So then, this is not part of 5 questions. This is just a follow-up to that then. What was your thought on The Big Bang Theory then?
On the show?
Yeah, sorry, the show.
I've actually haven't watched the show.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I've met Mayim Bialik from the show.
And so have I.
Yeah, she's awesome. I've met her, but I actually haven't seen her show.
Oh my gosh.
I need to.
We're playing like 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, except I know Jaimi now. Like through my See how that works? Oh.
Question 3. Jaimi, think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride? No, go ahead.
I was going to say, she's 20. She's probably still in her first car. So
I am, actually.
Oh, okay. So this question is usually intended for someone that's like on their 5th car, Jaimi. So just roll with it. All right. So Ben, start over.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Now that we prefaced it, let's get
all right. Think back to your first car that you're currently driving. Is it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Well, okay, let me clarify this a little bit. Do you mean my first car ever, or do you mean my first car that I own?
First car ever.
Oh, okay, then that's different. Okay. Because I was driving my mom's car when I first got my license. So what was she even driving at the time? I think she was driving a Mercedes, actually. That is not my dad's car. And I liked how it drove. It was just kind of clunky, a little bit clunky.
A little clunky. Yeah,
but other than that, it was very nice. I have my dream car now, though, which is a Mustang. And I love my Mustang.
Well, me and you will talk off the air then here in a second about that. I find it funny. She was like, it was a Mercedes. It was a little clunky. And I'm thinking, yeah, I had like a 91 Chevy Corsica with the paint chipping off. I was like, like that was my first car. So
my first car was a Mustang, Tom.
Yeah, well.
Oh, there we go, Mustang buddies.
Yeah, well, both of you. Well, I own one now, but I still think you both suck. For all right, Ben.
All right. Question 4, Jaimi. If your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are all safe. What's the one thing that you want to get out of your house?
Ooh, good question. Okay, so my pets and my family's safe.
Yes.
Wow, I don't know. Maybe I'll go the nostalgic route.
Okay.
No, but oh man, this is a hard question. I like this question. I like questions that make me think.
Good.
Oh gosh. Let me save one thing. Honestly, I would probably I'm not gonna go the nostalgic route. I changed that. I would probably save my dance bag. It has a bunch of very valuable things in there.
Okay.
And my shoes are all fitted for me, so I know that they're my shoes and they're quality. And I also have like my exercise bands in my dance bag and everything that I need. So I would save my dance bag.
How the hell big is this dance bag? It's good.
It's a nice size dance bag. It has like 20 pairs of shoes in it for all the different styles of dance I do.
All right.
I know the biggest bag I ever owned was when I played ice hockey. That thing, I could literally get in it and zip myself up and have room. That's how big it was. So,
oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm like, some of these bags, man, can get pretty effing big. All right.
Apparently so.
Oh yeah.
All right, last question, question 5. So, Jaimi, you have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
You're asking some good questions.
That's what we're here for, Jaimi.
Yeah. Okay, question for the question. Do I have basic things like food and all that?
Jaimi, don't overthink this. You got $9.18 in your pocket. What do you do?
Let's say you go to a convenience store or whatever. You got $9.18. What do you buy?
So I also want to point out, I just told the person who just got done for an hour telling us how she has obsessive thinking to stop obsessive thinking and just buy something. I literally just did that. So I just want to point that out to everybody listening to this.
Thanks, Tom.
And you're also asking someone who I told you I couldn't make a decision for my life.
Yeah.
And now I'm being asked, like, what would I buy with $9.18? Yeah. Oh, man.
Just have fun with it. Just go with it, Jaimi. Just let it roll.
I mean, I probably couldn't afford a pet with that. I would say I would get a pet.
If you could buy a pet with $9, here's some life advice, Jaimi. Don't buy it. Okay. don't buy anything for $9 off the street from somebody saying it's a really good pet. No, don't do that. Okay.
Okay, let's say this then. So, do you stop at a convenience store? What would you buy? Like, what's your go-to? Like when you stop at the store?
Decisions. This I'm not gonna lie. This might take like another hour of the podcast.
Well, that's what I'm here for, Jaimi, to prod this along. So let's say
narrow this topic down.
Okay, so we'll help. So is there like speedways next to you, Circle K's? Like what's
Oh yeah, there's a Circle K.
Okay, so let's say you're driving home, you get your gas, you walk into Circle K, you got $9.18 in your pocket. What do you buy? Do you have like a snack? Or since you're a dancer, are you like, no, I'm health conscious. I only want fat-free water. I don't know. What are you going to get?
I would definitely buy a tea.
Okay.
And I probably would get a protein bar.
All right.
And that's it? You still got like $2.07 left.
No.
Okay, then
Tom's an asshole.
What else do they have at gas stations? They have like those cute little stuffed animals sometimes, but I'm sure there's more than $2.
I'm starting to notice a pattern. She wanted to buy a live animal for $9. Now she wants to buy a fake one for $2. Like what?
I love animals. I told you guys this at the beginning.
You absolutely did. Wow. Okay, so that's your thing. All right. I'm gonna find.
I think that's a great answer.
Yeah. All right.
Water and a protein bar. Yeah.
No, she said tea. You're not even paying attention, Ben. Do you have a favorite tea?
Tea.
Because I noticed my wife has developed a taste for a specific tea, and until they pay me sponsorship money, no, I'm not saying it, but she does. Like now, it's specific. Like I bought her the wrong tea one day, and she was like, "I'll drink this, but this is not it." I was like, "Oh shit, well, I got to deal with that now." So, do you have a specific go-to tea?
It really, I love. There's so many teas I love, but there is this one tea that I know gas stations have, and it's called. Oh gosh, it's a Fuji apple kind of tea.
Okay.
It almost tastes kind of like apple juice, but you still taste like the tea in it. So it's like almost like a bittersweet kind of vibe. Oh. And it's just so good.
Well, there you go. So I don't know who you are, people, but if you want us to connect you to a famous actress, start sponsoring the show, Fuji apple tea.
Oh no.
That's the appropriate response. Thank you. So.
We're going to find out what makes Eric tick. You ready, Eric?
I'm ready.
All right. Question 1. What's your favorite medical word or psychiatric? I mean, for in your field.
Yeah, the entire field.
Oh man.
Trauma, mental health, whatever. Like, have you ever heard a term and you're like, I really like that? What is it?
Tangential.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Can you use that in a sentence? No, I'm joking. So,
Question 2, Eric. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
Deep sea fishing.
Like in the
either be crew, like deep sea fishing, like I watch Wicked Tuna, or fishing in the Gulf, being a fishing guide, or anything outdoors.
I'm going to be real honest. I did not see that coming.
Oh, you're welcome.
I would, yeah. See, you got me. I was thinking, okay, here it comes, playing for the Chiefs. No, deep sea fishing got me. The only thing about that, I like the shows that you listed. I watched the original show that is based on, when it was just like almost like a documentary. Like they did like one show on the crab fishermen, and then it became this reality show. I was like, oh, I just like their original better.
I like being out in the middle of the ocean, not seeing any land, and just waiting for something to hit a fishing pole.
Wow.
And just chilling out, waiting, having a couple beers, just relaxing.
That sounds relaxing and terrifying.
Oh no, it's pretty sweet. If you haven't done it, you should try it. It's life changing.
Tom, that's probably my favorite question of the 5 that we asked, because that question, like when we had Brian on, and it was like, he wanted to be a saxophone player in a jazz band. That question is awesome. I love that question. That's my favorite question that we ask of the 5.
So I like almost all of them. My favorite is one of the ones, but purely for comedic value, which I think is coming up. So why don't you ask it?
All right. Question 3, Eric. I want you to think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or was it a rolling turd?
Rolling turd, man.
See, purely for comedic value, that's my favorite question. So.
Oh man, there used to be this unspecified white smoke that would come up through the air vents. My dad told me there was nothing wrong with it. Someone else told me it was antifreeze that was being aerolized, whatever. So yeah, rolling turd.
Oh God, what was it? I'm thinking like 88 Caprice.
No. So this was like a 15-year-old Dodge Dakota. Had about 180,000 miles on it. Window didn't work. You could hear me coming from a mile away because it squeaked so loud when you were driving it. Oh man, it was a shit show. It was a mess.
Did you name it? Did you name your vehicle?
I did.
Yeah, I knew it. What was the name?
Linda. No offense to anybody out there named Linda.
So Ben's gonna know who I'm talking about. We have a mutual friend who had it was an 88 Cutlass, had like the diagonal, like weird shaped front end. Yeah. Someone stole it had like the 2-piece grill. Someone stole the grill off of an 88 Cutlass, and he, credit to him, our friend came out, wasn't even that pissed off. It was like, it's the Grillless Wonder. That's the best name I've ever heard for a car in my life. Watching this 88 Cutlass drive around town with no grill. Oh, it's the best thing I've ever seen. Okay, so that's how I knew. I was like, he's got a name for it. I know he's got a name.
Oh, of course.
All my cars are named after a girl. So that's just my thing. Probably some kind of weird cycle evaluation coming up later on that. But yeah. All right, question 4.
Question 4. If your house is on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing that you want to get out of your house?
Oh, man, I'm going to try not to get too gushy with this answer, but probably all the pictures from my wedding.
Okay.
I mean, all the other stuff I can buy new. But when I get old and I can't remember who I am, I want to be able to look at something and say, man, that was a hell of a good-looking guy married to a hell of a good-looking woman.
There you go.
I would say that was assaultingly mushy.
but the end come around. I like the end of it. The end was better. Yeah,
I get it. And that, honestly, that's why questions 2 and 4, it's hard for me to pick, but because you learn something about someone every time that they say, oh, I could do whatever, or the pressure's on, you get to pick one thing. What means the most to you? you learn something about them. And I guess it's wedding pictures. That is a very popular answer.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really is. But it's you can't replicate. I mean, it's the once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, our mind's going to fail us. If we live long enough and our internal medicine people can take care of us, keep our bodies going, our minds will fail us. And that's probably the biggest thing that I'm scared about, is when that time comes, because it's going to happen, unless a stroke or a heart attack or something kills us first.
Right.
Diabetes, our minds are going to fail us, and I want to hold on to everything I can.
That makes sense.
I'm afraid of spiders. So that's legit, by the way. I'm scared shitless of spiders.
Man, you're a grown man.
I'm a grown ass man, and I'll tell you right now, this is no fucking joke. I don't know if I've said this on the air, but I will bring Megan back on the air sometime to verify this. I was sitting on the toilet in the bathroom, and I saw a big ass spider crawl over by where the sink was and yelled for her to come in there and kill it, because I was like, oh hell no. I am scared, terrified of spiders. Like, it's a legit, like, oh no, I can't.
I'm embarrassed for you.
You should be. It's fucking disgusting. But I'm telling you, I can't deal with spiders. They're little. They crawl into your sleep. They bite you. Your fucking hand falls off. That is bullshit. No, I'm not dealing with those things. So, anyways, before we turn this into Tom's 5 questions, Eric, get this last question out.
Last question, clear. Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
Don't overthink it, Eric. This is what I was telling you pre-production. Just go.
I'm going to tell you the first thing that popped into my head.
Okay.
A 12-pack of Busch Light.
There you go.
I almost said Skull and a 40 ounce. I almost said that. So, it is. I know where you live. I've been there.
As my taste have matured, as I've gotten older, Busch Light's not a bad beer.
And I don't know if you guys saw this. They're coming out with a new package label, Busch Latte.
I'm embarrassed for both of you.
Latte. It's amazing.
Yeah, oh gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, on that note.
All right, 5 questions. Question 1. What is your favorite medical word?
Sphygmomanometer.
All right. What do you got to say about that, Tom?
I think that's a pretty good one. Like, I was not prepared for that. I was prepared for something like I'm waiting for her to say like Tower of Pleasure or something like, oh, I don't know where this is. That she caught me. That's
you said
legit.
Not to overthink it. That's one of my favorite words.
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
I'm just usually like, oh my god, that's stupid. No, that was okay. She got me.
All right, question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
The Dalai Lama.
Is that a job?
Well, yeah, no, he's a government official for sure. Dalai Lama.
Shoot high, I guess. I mean,
I guess you can apply for it, I guess. I don't know if that's how it works.
I'd make a bitch.
I mean, I'm not
Dalai
Buddhist,
Lama.
but
it's got to be a lengthy interview process.
yeah. Couple thousand years in the making, huh?
Yeah.
So,
all right.
That is a good one, though. I mean, I don't think we've had anybody even come close to Dalai Lama.
No, we've not. No, that's great. All right. Question 3. PollyAnna, think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Oh my gosh, the rolling turd. It was a 1985 two-tone 4-door Chevette 4-speed. Banging.
Whoa,
awesome.
That's brutal.
I know, right?
That's almost like the Mirthmobile off of Wade's World right there.
I'm pretty sure that my dad paid $500 for it, and he made me pay him back for it, just so you know.
Damn, that's fucking vicious.
Yeah, it's responsibility.
You should be like, you're making me drive a Chevette. You should be paying me.
Oh, no.
That's how you counter it.
I was super appreciative of having a car. That's it.
I'm sure. All right, question 4. If your house is on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
Man, that's a difficult one. That one's a tough one. That was a tough one. What would I want to take? I'm a picture person, so definitely pictures. I'm a huge picture person.
That is a very popular answer.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's your memories right there, right? If you want to know the real truth, it would be my bed. Because I got one of those daggone Tempur-Pedic adjustable, vibrating, God love it beds. I love that thing, but I don't think I could carry it, so that's why I went with pictures.
Wow. No, I like the second answer. And I will said we have a Tempur-Pedic vibrating bed when I'm in it. Boom.
Oh,
you know what
hilarious.
I'm saying?
You're so cute.
Why, Tom? Does it vibrate when you snore?
Yeah,
that's exactly.
To be
it
completely
right
fair, that is pretty much it. Yeah. And now the puppy snores.
All right. Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
Lipstick for sure. That's it.
Okay, what color?
I'm more of a brownish mauve kind of lipstick wearer, but my grandmother always said never go out of the house without some lipstick on your lips, and right there. And it costs about $9 for a good tube or a moderately priced tube of lipstick. So I won't say good tube of lipstick, but
so how much does a good tube of lipstick cost?
listen, Tom, don't even get into
I don't
it
think I want
because
to know.
your wife will make you cry with how much money she spends.
Oh no,
on
she already did. She goes to Sephora all the time,
yeah.
so I already cried.
So you get, I mean, like you can get some lipsticks for $40 sometimes.
Fuck you.
I swear.
I'm meant to ask my wife because she uses this lip scent shit. I need to ask her what. Actually, I don't want to.
You don't want to know. Just let it go, guys. Let it go. Let it be a mystery of the universe to you. Okay.
So, Lindsay, this is 5 questions. We ask the same 5 questions to every guest, and it's just lets us know a little bit more about you. So, the big thing is that Tom will normally says at this point, but I cut him off.
No,
don't think. Just give us your first thought.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the questions, and Tom generally sits here and pokes fun at your answers.
Okay.
With that being said, here is question 1. Lindsay, what is your favorite medical word?
Stoma.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
What do you got for that, Tom?
Is there a particular reason why?
No, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
This
not
chick.
namaste, not no, just
yeah.
All right, wait. Ask it again. Ask it again.
No. Just tell us what it is. If it's not stoma, what is it?
Well,
because it's staying as stoma. You can add on to it, but you said stoma.
What's your favorite word in yoga?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I like Shavasana. That's my favorite pose. That's the corpse pose.
The corpse pose.
Jesus.
What? Oh my God.
I'm gonna do yoga tonight. Then
yeah, exactly. I'm doing corpse pose for approximately 6 to 8 hours tonight. So
I don't really think I have a favorite medical word. I've never thought of that question before.
Well, that's why we ask it. Yeah, exactly.
That's just question 1. They just get better.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Question 2, Lindsay. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
I would open my own heart clinic and do preventative care through yoga.
But that's what you already do. What else?
But not really.
Take nursing and yoga off the mat. See what I did there?
That was good. I would be a comedian.
Okay.
All right. See, we'll take that.
I can be anything I want to be. Maybe I'll be an astronaut and I'll go to the moon to prove you wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, yeah, well.
All right.
Put that one in there.
Yeah.
Question 3. Think back to your first car.
Oh.
Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
It was a Toyota Tercel, and I called it the Tic Tac.
So was it a stylish ride or was it a rolling turd?
It was a stylish ride until I had to have a blue bumper on it. Then it was a rolling turd.
You put a blue bumper on it. I'm assuming the rest of the car was not blue at this point.
No, the car was white, hence Tic Tac, because it was little. And then I got in like a rear-ending accident, and my dad got me a bumper from the dump, and it was blue.
Way to go, Dad. He certainly didn't multitask that well.
No.
All right. Question 4. If your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe. What's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
My laptop.
Why is that?
Yeah, why?
Well, because I have so much stuff on it. If I lost it, all my work would be gone.
As far as like your website and stuff, or like you're not talking charting, I'm assuming, because I mean that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't care about charting.
Yeah, exactly. Oops, I guess I can't do that tonight. So.
Yeah, I would grab it because it has the most useful information that I could rebuild my life if it burnt down.
Okay. I was going to explain to her in a second, like, you realize how the World Wide Web works, right? Like, it's not just on your computer. So I just want to make sure you were aware of that.
Well, I'm like getting really catastrophic. My house burns down. I have nothing left to buy anything for a while.
Well,
I need my laptop.
you could have if you grabbed your purse, but you didn't choose that. You chose a laptop.
I could call the credit card company.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, stupid me.
Her website's down because her computer's gone and it doesn't work unless it's on her computer.
Yeah, because no other computer could access the internet. That's cool. No, that's all right.
That probably just really shows that I have an addiction to technology.
Oh, technology. Okay. I was going to say.
I'm really trying to think of what else I would grab. Everybody's safe. I mean, I think that would be.
Well, the most popular answer over the last several months is pictures.
Yeah. For some reason, everybody wants their pictures.
Oh, they're on my laptop, so I'd be golden.
Oh, God. See, cheesy.
All right. Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
That's it? I don't have anything else for the rest of my life?
You know.
In this particular moment, ma'am, your house just burnt down, for Christ's sakes. So
you have $9.18 in your pocket. You go to the store, you go to the convenience store, whatever it is. That's what you have to spend right now. What is Lindsay buying?
Food, probably something like food.
Okay, what
food? Yeah.
I would buy 9 hot dogs at $1 a piece and eat them all.
Wow.
And she's a cardiac nurse practitioner.
Yeah. Holy shit. That's a whole nother episode to unpack right here. So a CHF specialist wants to eat 9 hot dogs.
At one sitting?
At one sitting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what do you put on your hot dogs?
Just ketchup and mustard. But since I've moved to Michigan, they have this like fancy sauce here. Conies. I've never had a coney before I came here.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
A coney is in like chili over the top of it, or what?
Yeah, I guess in Mass we don't really call them conies.
You just call them chili dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because people in Michigan, they're the whole place. It's just. Once you cross the border into Michigan, you're lesser. That's just how it is.
Well, yeah.
And if you're eating 9 hot dogs in one sitting, there's this contest that you should do every July.
Yes. Yeah. And guess what's going to happen later? You're going to fart when you're doing yoga if you eat 9 hot dogs at one time. So there you go.
That might have been my original problem.
Oh, well, see, there you go. See,
I guess I'm not really that exciting after thinking of those questions.
Jesus. I was honestly surprised.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna go to what?
Yeah, I was really surprised she didn't say something like a 40 ounce and 2 hot dogs. Like, I mean,
it's $9. Like, what are you supposed to buy with $9?
That's the point, Lindsay. We're making you think.
I would go to the dollar store and get 9 things.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Then you have to tell us all 9 things. You don't want to go that route.
Yeah.
No. You would be like, okay, I'm going to get a soda, or I'm going to get like a candy bar and this. We've had all kinds of answers. So, but hey, you know what? 9
hot dogs was original. That's a new one.
All right, Deetta. So we're going to ask you, these are the same 5 questions that we ask every guest that we have on the show.
Okay.
And it's not anything that you need to put a whole lot of thought into. We just kind of want your first answer. I ask the questions. Tom makes fun of your answers. So,
perfect. Awesome.
Yeah. It's a system that works well for us.
Yeah. Okay. So, Deetta, question 1. What is your favorite medical word?
Oh, my favorite medical word? I've never thought about that.
That's why we ask the hard questions.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm like, wow, I've not really thought about that. I would say, scapholunate ligament is probably one of my favorites.
Wow. I was not expecting that. I'll tell you that. That was not on my list.
Right. I tore mine. And so I repeated that word over and over and over to people. And they just looked at me like, huh? And I'm like, it's right here. It connects my thumb to my wrist. Yeah, I tore that.
Question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
I'd be a flight attendant.
Jesus. What?
Why?
Yeah. I like the answer, but now I'm like, okay, I got to hear the answer.
Well, because I like to travel, but more than that, people are so weird.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be like the equivalent to like Vegas people watching all the time.
Yeah, okay, apparently I can see that. Yeah.
That's a better answer than I was expecting. Like, I like to chew bubble gum and pop my ears and be stuck in a tube with a bunch of people with BO. Like, yeah, no, that's everyone's dream. Way to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that it would be
I like pouring
job.
People pop and tomato juice
and
sometimes.
honestly, I think as providers, I think that and nurses even, I think that we would do great as flight attendants because we have to have that WTF look off our face, even when the patient's telling you, they have a shot glass shoved in some orifice that you don't really want to talk about, right? Fell in the shower or whatever, but you have to have like that straight face. And I think that that's probably setting me up really nice to become a flight attendant if I ever wanted to change careers.
You're definitely the first person to say flight attendant.
All right, question 3. Think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
I guess it was a stylish ride. I had a neon blue Dodge Neon.
Nope, wrong.
Yes, I did. It was brand new though, and
I don't care.
Compared to, I drive an Audi. I have an Audi, a 2017 Audi.
Oh boy!
And compared to that, yes, my Dodge Neon was a rolling turd. But at the time, it was a brand new, and it was neon blue. It felt like a roller skate when I was driving in it, but I thought I was hot shit. So
I swear, first of all, if it's brand new, I can see stylish ride, okay? But I swear to God, when she said neon blue, I was like, my first thought was she had better not say Dodge Neon. Was my next thought, and then you said it, and I was like, nope, we're going down. That's how this.
I have a stylish ride now, but okay, so my very first, before I got my license, like the car that I learned on was like a 1986 Toyota Camry that was like completely rusted out, and so the Dodge Neon was a stylish ride compared.
Felt like
but you're comparing it. So, but
right.
I guess if you're saying brand new, no one's farted in that seat
new.
yet.
No one.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we can give it on those points. But I know a guy, Sam, the producer, had a neon blue Dodge Neon, and I was like, that was a shit box. So there's no way.
I was going to say, who would drive a Neon? Certainly not a producer.
Certainly not a producer of a non-award-winning podcast.
Right.
All right, question 4.
Okay.
If your house is on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
My Instapot.
Your what?
Really?
Yeah.
Like coffee?
No, Instapot. It's like it's
like
cooks,
the pressure cooker.
Yes, it cooks everything for my family, and so I would be able to make meals. Like if we left the house and had to leave everything here.
You don't think that there's food outside of your house?
No, but I'd be able to.
What part of Indiana do you live in?
There's a lot of corn around here.
Yes. But there's no stores?
I'd be able to cook quickly. I mean, like I use that thing like every day.
So you're gonna plug it into the 12 volt in the back of your Audi and just whip up some cornbread in the back? Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
I mean, you think, okay, you go for pictures or clothes.
Yeah, that's what everybody answers.
Everyone says pictures.
But by the time, but all my pictures are on my phone. I mean, like, I've got my phone. Oh, wait, you didn't say if I had my phone.
Yeah, you didn't grab your phone.
Well, then I guess I'm getting my phone.
No, you're not. You're cooking in the back of an Audi is what you're doing. So, too late, madam. You have made your answer. So
I just assumed my phone was in my pocket.
Well, you know what assuming does. So there you go.
I know, right?
All right, question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
What do I have?
$9.18.
I have nothing else. I mean, do I need to go buy toilet paper? Am I thinking about this too much?
You're thinking too much. You're walking down the street. Your house is not burnt. Your Instapot's just fine. Your phone is in your pocket. You have $9.18. Okay, your Audi is parked fine somewhere. No bird shit on it. So you got $9.18. What do you buy?
Like, let's say you go to the convenience store.
Okay,
you have $9.
Okay, so I'm gonna go buy Fire Cheetos and Laffy Taffy and a Diet Pepsi.
That is a great answer.
Yeah, see, that was great. Not toilet paper. See, we're good.
I was like, damn, she's a prepper. Like, what is she?
Poor kid.
I can make nutritious meals in the back of my, like, what is she talking about? Oh, she drives an Audi. You're telling me you're not going to a hotel where you can't find food near it? Give me a break. I know these things. I've been through Indiana. There are stores there. So,
yeah, well, though, my Audi is in the shop right now because I wrecked it last night.
So you're driving a neon blue Dodge Neon?
No, it's a Santa Fe, but it might as well be as bad.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. My face is all messed up. It's not good. So I was like, I asked Ben, I said, is this a video thing? Because that's not happening. I'm like, I have 2 black eyes and it's not good.
Yeah, she sent me a picture earlier. She's like, it's not video, right? I'm like, no. And then she's like, I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, you got banged the hell up.
Yeah, I smacked my face. It was bad, but I'm okay. We're all right.
She has a concussion and she won't remember any of this conversation.
Don't worry, I won't either. So I got that podcast amnesia. So
right. Well, don't forget to get Laffy Taffy at the convenience store.
And Fire Cheetos.
What flavor of Laffy Taffy?
Probably cherry.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, that concludes 5 questions. All right. Well, I guess this is going to be a special edition of 5 questions just for Tom and I. So, Tom, question 1, man. What's your favorite medical word?
As of right now, I would have to say epistaxis.
That's nice.
It's a tough one because the second one, maybe even tied for first, it would be olecranon. I really like olecranon.
Olecranon, huh?
You throw olecranon in there and people go, what? And I'm like, yeah, gotcha. And it's kind of morbid, but in some way, priority 1 trauma alert also is like, ooh, that's always a good one. I get your heart pumping. But I think epistaxis.
Okay, my favorite medical word. Man, I don't know. This is hard when it's... That's why I like asking the guest the question. RVUs. That's my favorite medical word.
Well, buddy. And nobody's going to blame you for that either.
All right, Tom, if you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
I think I would have to say astronaut.
I could see that with you, yeah. Mine would be what I wanted to be when I was like 6. And that was a lawyer.
Oh, really? Because that's not what I was going to guess trainer for the Dallas Cowboys.
No, yeah, the Dallas Cowboys thing didn't come on until like a little bit later on in life. But yeah, no, I wanted to be a lawyer when I was a kid. I thought I was a great arguer. My wife would say I'm probably not now. So
that's just because she's got all the inside tricks to shutting you down. That's not the same as not being good at it.
True. Tom, so your first car, what was it?
So the very first car that you could consider mine was, I want to say it was an 89 or 90 Chevy Corsica.
Okay. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Okay. So, in all due respect to my parents who pretty much got it for me, I just had to maintain it and get good grades in school. So, I don't want to shit on their memory, but it was completely a rolling turd. Like, we called it the silver bullet because it was silver, but all the paint was chipping off. It had nothing to do with me. I took really good care of that car, but all the paint was chipping off. It was only a 4-cylinder and 4-door, and basically you had to tie it to another vehicle to get it to go over, the speed limit. So I would say rolling turd based on looks, but it was a safe car and it got me from A to B. So I try not to complain too much.
My first car that I actually bought, and initially, just by saying it, it's going to sound really nice until you actually Google what it looked like for this year. a 1982 Ford Mustang. And you're like, oh, it's a Mustang. No, this car was ugly as sin. It was like rust brown. It didn't have a spoiler on it. I mean, it was really ugly. Like, you'll need to Google what an 82 Ford Mustang looks like and you'll see what I'm talking about. So it was probably a stylish ride for the Mustang aspect, but it was completely a rolling turd because it was ugly. And then I busted the back window out of it with some speakers one night and lied to my parents for about 20 years about that. So
yeah. Oh yeah, they almost look like the Daytonas.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what they were going for. Yeah, it's not a cute car by any means. But that was my first car, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, all right, Tom. If your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe. What's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
It's so weird because you think after hearing this question that many times, I would know the answer.
Right.
Everybody's out. Everybody's safe. We have a safe. It's a toss-up. We have a safe that's supposed to be fireproof, but I doubt that. That has like most of our birth certificates, stuff like that. It'd be a toss-up between that and my wallet, because that's just a pain in the ass to replace everything in your wallet. Because if everybody else is already safe, realistically, the animals and the family safe, I can deal with whatever else.
Mine would be, and it's up in the closet in my living room. It is a quilt that my grandma made before she died. That would probably be the one thing that I'd want to get out of the house.
Understandable. Absolutely.
All right. Question 5, Tom. Everybody's favorite question. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
Well, I think at this moment in time, I would probably get a Diet Cherry Pepsi and... Ooh, this is so tough. It's way tougher than I thought it was going to be. Especially since I already knew the question. Because you just start going over, like, you're imagining a convenience store that you stop in to get gas, right? For some reason, that's what everybody imagines, including me. And it's okay, so what do you get? And then you start realizing everyone's going to be listening to your answer. And you're like, well, shit, I'm going to get picked apart. Because my first thought was Diet Cherry Pepsi and a bag of, like, Reese's Pieces, right? And they're like, well, why the hell are you getting sugar candy if you're not getting sugar in your pop? And I'm like, well, damn it, that's a pretty good question, but I don't have a direct answer either. So, but I'll say Diet Cherry Pepsi and Reese's Pieces.
See, I wish we had Diet Cherry Pepsi here. We don't. So whenever I can find that,
I can tell you where to find it.
I know, yeah. I know. All right. For me, it depends on the time of day. If it's morning, I'm going to get 2 20-ounce Diet Pepsis and a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. If it's afternoon, it's probably going to be the two Diet Pepsis and like the Sour Bright gummy worms or the Sour Bright eggs that they have. So I like the sour gummies, yeah.
That is always a good choice, my friend. It's weird. We have found by accident, me and some of the girls that work in my office, one of the local gas stations has like that chain. Like, I don't want to say any brands or anything, but that local gas station brand has their own brand of gummy bears. like Quickie Mart brand gummy bears, and you're thinking that can't be that great. They are fantastic. They are absolutely fantastic. They come in a bag with 2 flavors, and the key is you have to get one of the red and one of the blue in your mouth at the same time, and it's like magic. It's absolute magic. So it's just one of those things. I didn't think about the time dilation there, like day, night, because now a sausage and cheese croissant sounds fantastic.
Doesn't it though? It's really good.
Yeah. The linchpin of this though is dietary Pepsi. That's coming down no matter what. So,
well, Tom, that concludes 5 questions.
Practice swearing just to pass the time. Lately I see why I am alone. I caught some road rage and I thought of you, and all the many times you say I should have known. Took a class so I could find my G, find mediocrity's the best that I could do. Meant to shower but I slept all day. It takes everything to live the life I choose. Oh, what do you say? I screw up everything again. Oh, what can't you prove except there's only more for me to lose? Failure's not the same without you.